My ancient telegram. I am writing this from Brindavan. I came here from California about a month ago. In that time, I felt like I have died and been reborn. To explain, let me go back to about a year ago when I was here last. At that time, when I took leave of Swami, he gave me permission to return to India for a prolonged stay, starting this October. You come then. I will have some work for you to do. I began planning for a sabbatical from my teaching duties at an institute in California. But then during the summer series, illness struck. The diagnosis was a probable cancer in my liver area. Tests proved positive. A biopsy and liver scan were recommended. But I had heard of a metabolic therapy called Gerson therapy that was effective against all type of cancer. So I went to Mexico and commenced this very intensive cancer regime. For 2 months I battled this illness. All thoughts of the sabbatical in India vanished as the available energy was directed towards staying alive. Even though the body was very sick and oft times the mind got discouraged and were ready to give up, yet the inner man never doubted that Swami was with me, that he knew of this illness and that in time he would pull me through. After 2 months, the therapy took hold and I felt much better. I knew then I must go to India if only for a short visit to thank Baba and rededicate my life at his lotus feet. I couldn't stay in India for more than a week since the therapy needed to continue for several months more to make sure there could be no relapse. I wrote to my aged parents. My father is 88 and my mother is 85. Who lived on the other side of the US continent, and that I planned a short visit to India to see Baba. They got worried. You are not well enough to undertake such a trip. They are having floods and epidemics there. There won't be any good food for you. Why don't you telephone him instead of going? It will be much better for your health and cheaper too, they suggested. I got their letter on 10th October, the day before Yom Kippur, the Jewish high holy day. They are devoted Jews. In honor of them and gratitude to Swami for my new feelings of well-being, I decided for the first time to observe this Jewish holy day of atonement by fasting and immersing myself in prayer. This was the first interruption in 2 months of the therapy, which called for hourly feeding of specially prepared juices and medicines. I asked my nurse helpers to take the day off. I felt I had only one duty to perform that day, and that was to write to my parents and wish them the very best